Have you ever felt like you were on the spot, caught off guard by a comment or question from a woman you're interested in? Did it ever cross your mind that you might be undergoing a subtle test of character, wit, or confidence? If so, you're not alone. Women, consciously or subconsciously, often test men to gauge compatibility, trustworthiness, and other vital traits. Here's a guide to 12 such tests and how to ace them with flying colors every time. 1. The jealousy test. Ever noticed her casually mentioning another man who's just a friend? It might be a test to gauge your jealousy levels. Picture this. She talks about a coworker who is hilarious and always helps her out. The best way to pass her test is to just stay cool. Trust her words and avoid coming across as overly possessive. Express genuine interest, maybe even ask about him. A dash of confidence shows you're secure in your relationship. 2. The decision test. Where should we eat tonight? Often she's testing your decisiveness. Imagine a situation in which she asks you where you both should dine, offering no suggestions. Your best response is to just recommend a place confidently. If she disagrees, it's all right. The key is showing initiative. 3. The memory test. She might ask, "Do you remember what I wore on our first date?" Now let's imagine that during a casual chat, she drops a hint about a past event. To pass her test, you should pay attention to details and cherish the little things. It's less about the dress and more about showing you care. 4. The priorities test. She calls when you're with your friends. Will you take the call or let it go to voicemail? Imagine that you're watching a game with pals and she rings to chat. Your best response is to just take the call, even if briefly. It demonstrates that she's important to you. 5. The chivalry test. Old school but relevant. Did you offer her your jacket on a chilly night? Now let's say that she mentioned she's cold while you're both on a late night stroll. You are best off just offering her your jacket or finding a way to keep her warm. Small gestures matter. 6. The independence test. Will you spend time with your buddies even if she's free? Picture this. She hints that she's available, but you had plans with your mates. You are best off to remember that to balance is crucial. Spend quality time with her, but also ensure she knows you value your personal time. 7. The vulnerability test. She shares a personal story. How will you react? Imagine that she opens up about a traumatic past experience. To pass her test, you should listen actively and empathize. Avoid offering solutions unless she asks. 8. The patience test. Ever been shopping with a woman? Imagine a situation in which she's taking her time in the dressing room. Your best response is to just grab a seat and chill. Let her take her time. Your patience will be appreciated, trust me. 9. The family test. She introduces you to her family. Are you respectful and engaged? Imagine that at a family dinner, her nephew spills juice on you. This may prove difficult, but your best bet is to just smile, clean up, and reassure the little one. How you react to such scenarios speaks volumes. 10. The adventure test. She suggests something wild, like bungee jumping. Will you join her? Now let's imagine that out of the blue, she wants to go on a road trip. The trick to passing this test is to remember that even if it's out of your comfort zone, be game. It's not the activity, but the shared experience that counts. 11. The future test. Where do you see us in 5 years? An age-old question. Picture this. Over dinner, she brings up future plans and dreams. To pass her test, you should be genuine. Discuss your vision of the future, but ensure you consider her aspirations too. 12. The support test. She's had a bad day. How do you console her? Imagine that she's upset about a work project gone awry. Your best response is to just listen, offer a shoulder to lean on, and maybe some ice cream. Sometimes being there is all she needs. Yes, friends, these tests that women put us through aren't necessarily manipulative tactics. Often they're natural probes to gauge compatibility and understanding in a relationship. The key to passing: genuine care, attentiveness, and respect. With these in your arsenal, you're not just passing tests, you're building a bond that'll stand the test of time. And isn't that the ultimate win? And speaking of these tests, did we pass your test and win your approval with this video? Do you enjoy watching videos related to dating, relationships, and personal growth? Great. Just go ahead and smash that subscribe button to be sure you get early access to our next video release. You'll be glad you did. We thank you for joining us today, and as we bid you farewell, we remind you that you are absolutely fabulous, and yes, you are loved.